Mr. Owens, the rules are simple. You want some? Come get some.
Yeah. You know what? I am a prize fighter. I am. But guess what, John? I already have a prize, and it's the NXT Championship. So, when it comes to your little US Open challenge, my answer is no. But trust me, you and I, we are going to fight someday. But it's gonna be on my terms, not yours. Yeah. And if you think that you have me all figured out, you're gonna realize